Hello, everybody, from the Museum of Classic Sci-Fi, or from upstairs in the living room above the Museum of Classic Sci-Fi, where I'm holed up in front of the stove, and I've just finished the edit on the Day of the Triffid, Panel 1 with Sophie Aldred, Keith Barnfather, and Roger Stevens, and Part 2, which features the incredible Graham Harper and the incredible Margot Hayhoe is to follow soon. But this post is about another amazing thing that happened that day. I'm here to thank Tom, who very, very kindly made an incredible donation. I met him at the Capitol, and we had earlier in the year we had a good natter, and he knew I was trying to restore a Vervoid, and he has incredibly kindly donated. Right, what we've got here is a Vervoid head and neck brace, and what I think we both know these came from a very large auction that had come back from New Zealand some time ago, and I managed to get the suit, which had been used in the Ultimate Adventure, but was also one of the screen used suits. The whole collection had been split up, and I'm pretty certain this head and these gloves and everything had been part of that. Now, what we've got here, I'm pretty certain, and not certain, I'm 100% certain, this is a replica head, but it's a damn good one. I was going to sculpt a new head because I've seen several heads now from Vervoids, and most of them have perished really, really badly. And so there isn't one in this good condition in existence still. One I looked at by a fellow quite well-known collector, really had gone to just pieces. So this is definitely a later cast, but it's still got age in itself, but it's a very nicely made one. And as you can see, it really does look the part. I'll bring it up here. It's a foam. Again, it's going in itself. It's a lovely piece, though. It's very, very accurate. I'm not going to go as far and say it was made using the original molds. I have no, but it's lovely. That's going to save me hours, Tom, hours, days, weeks of time sculpting a piece like that, because I want it to be as accurate as possible, and this is bloody accurate, so I'm delighted. Next thing is the actual sort of neck collar. This, I think this has been made later because it doesn't quite match the age of the rubber I've got upstairs on the original piece. However, these are what Tom first contacted me about, and these are a pair of absolutely original gloves and hands, and these are typical of pieces of the age. As you can see, they're really, really falling to pieces. But the good news is they're still a little bit just falling off. Literally, they're still together. That means I can do some work with these. But any later, and this is what's happening with a lot of Vervoid pieces and other bits just falling off there, anything much later, these would have ceased to be of any use. They'd have ended up just being fragments on probably a card of some description. So I'm going to get to work on these. So I'm going to pop upstairs and show you where these pieces are going to be added to. See you in a minute. Hello again, I'm upstairs, top floor now, and as you can see here behind me is absolutely an original Vervoid costume from Terra Vervoid, which was then reused for the Ultimate Adventure and didn't appear in exhibition. And as you can see the age and how much work needs doing. I've actually, believe it or not, I've done a lot of work on this. I've steeped it in sealants and started to treat these pieces of foam. There's a lot to do, and there's still leaves on it and bits of fabric on it, but it had been literally glued together in a bundle. So this took a good few hours to unstick and actually get it onto a very small female mannequin, which I thought was the best thing because it was such a tight fit. Now, basically, here's the bit that one of the bits Tom's very kindly donated, you see, and that will nicely, he says, go on here, like he says, onto there. If you can see that, there we go. So we're going to end up with a complete Vervoid in the museum, and I really will have to spend hours and hours on this. A big project, this one, but I'm going to get these new pieces, like these new old pieces, I'm going to get them coated very quickly so I can actually just leave them for a few months because I've got other things to get on with. But that is a fantastic, Tom. I can't thank you enough for this. Get off, stop, stay. So we're going to end up with a lovely Vervoid in the museum. The next piece I'm going to start, by the way, which is in here, is, can you see him, is from John Tobin, very kindly donated, and that is the Tetrap head. And I've got some exciting other pieces that are going to be going in with them, new pieces, which I will let you know very soon. And also, Cave and, the old mentor, who's on the floor in front of me here, somewhere down there. They are going to be put into the museum, hopefully before Christmas. I'm going to take the grey This Planet Earth Dalek out, which was used in publicity, I believe, but ultimately it is a copy. So I'm going to take that out and use it as a sort of outside roaming Dalek. And these guys are going to go in. I'm going to have a little bit of a restructure, so there's a couple more original monsters in, and then hopefully in spring, Tetrap goes in, and then hopefully this summer, I'd love to get Vervoid in. So that's the plan. See you soon, folks. Bye-bye.